Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the time. Thanks for the place. Thanks for attending. Thanks for watching our presentations today. We are from seven group. The member of groups are Harum Nur Rahmans, Intan Rudianti Safitri, and Nuryadi. Today we are going to learn to explain about the definitions of the purpose of job interview. I mean the preparations of job interview. The definitions of job interview is a job interview is a process in which a potential employer is evaluated by an employer for prospective employment in their company, organizations, or firm. So, a job interview is typically praised the hearing decision and is used to evaluate the candidates. The interview is usually preceded by the evaluations of submit resume from interest candidates, then selecting a small number of candidates for interview. Potential jobs interview opportunities also include networking events and career fairs. The job interview is considered one of the most useful tools for evaluating potential employers. It also demands significant research from the employer. Yet has been demonstrated to be notoriously unreliable in identifying the optimal persons for the job. An interview also allows the candidates to assess the corporate culture and demands of the job. Multiple rounds of interview may be used where there are many candidates or the job is particularly challenging or describes. I think it is the definition of job interview. So we are continue to the purpose of job interview. The purpose of job interview is the the purpose of job interview is to show the employer what you can do for the company. The purpose of job interview is to give you an opportunities to assess whether your qualification and career ambitions aligns with the positions. The job interview is to show the figure out it what parties will benefit from the here. Determine if the job and work environment meets your need. The purpose of an interview is twofold. It shows the employer what you can do for the company, and it gives you an opportunity to assess whether your qualification and career ambitions aligns with the positions. Job interview can be quick, sometimes lasting as little as a half hour or long. If you meet separately with two or more people from the company, when both parties listen intensely and speak accurately, there is much to gain from the job interview process. The purpose of job interview is to figure out if both parties will benefit from here, determine if the job and work environments meet your needs. Despite the facts, most hiring managers and employers have a basic understanding of the purpose of a job interview. It is not uncommon for key questions and missed during the interview. I think enough my explanations about the definitions of and the purpose of job interview. So uh, we are going to we are continue to explanations about the concepts of job interview will be presents by Harun Nur Rahman, and the preparation of job interview will be present by Intan Nuryanti. Harun Nur Rahman, time is yours.
Okay, the next is the concept of job interview. In light of its popularity, a stream of research has attempted to identify the construct, ideas or concepts that are measured during the interview to understand why interviews might help us pick the right one for the job. So, the several reviews of the research on interviews construct reveal that the interview captures a wide variety of applicant attributes. These constructs can be classified into three categories that are job relevant interview content, interview performance, and potential job irrelevant in BAs. And the job relevant interview is content is the construct interview questions are designed to assess, and the interview performance is applicant behavior unrelated to the applicant characteristics. The interview questions are designed to assess but nevertheless influence evaluations of interview responses. And the potential job irrelevant bias is personal and demographic characteristics of applicants that may influence interviewers' evaluations of interviewee responses in an illegal discriminatory way. And the next is interview process. In the interview process, there are three phases. The first is pre-interview phase, and the second was interview phase, and the third was interview post-interview phase. In the pre-interview phase is encompasses the information available to the interviewer beforehand and the perceptions interviewers form about applicants from this information prior to the actual face-to-face interaction between the two individuals. And the example of the pre-interview phase is resume, test scores, social networking sites informations, and the interview phase. The interview phase entails the actual conduct of the interview, the interaction between the interviewers and applicant. The third is post-interview phase. In the post-interview phase, this is the final stage of the interview process. The interviewers use his or her evaluation of the candidate to make the final decisions. The example is in the form of interview ratings or judgments, that is to make the final decisions.
Next discussion. And now we can talk about the preparation of job interview. Number one, carefully examine the job interview. Number two, consider why you are interviewing and your qualification. Number three, perform research on the company and role. Here are a few things you should know before you walk into your interview. The first, research the product or service. The second, research the role. The third, research the company culture. And number four, consider your answer to common interview question. Number five, practice your speaking voice and body language. In here, you can practice interview and you can record it. This thing can make you, as a speaker, speak clearly, avoid impolite words and ambiguous speech. Make sure that you are not nervous in this situation because when you do the nervous, it will be seen clearly. And number 6, prepare several thoughtful questions for the interviewer. You can give some thoughtful questions because this can provide positive image to HRD. Number 7, conduct mock interview. Number 8, print hard copies of your resume. And the last is number 9, sell yourself. It means that you can talk about your achievement, access, your spirit, but try to convey it in a good narrative. This is the last presentation from our group. We hope you can get the benefit and the new knowledge from us. And then the last say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for watching.